All right, so today is May 12th. I've been staying on program. I had a couple treat days last weekend where I went away camping. Came back, I was back up into the 250s again, which didn't make me happy. Quickly bounced back down to the 248s where I'd been hovering. I just hadn't been able to get down below that. And I'm getting frustrated that I'm not seeing the progress that I feel like I want to make. But today, May 12th, I ended up seeing 247 on the scale, and I haven't seen that in quite some time. I'll have to take a look and see if it's actually my lowest that I've been in recent times, but it's definitely the lowest that I feel like I'm down to, actually, that I've earned. One of the things that's come up in the Noom program that I need to work on, and I've started noticing this myself as I'm trying to hold this camera steady, is that I need to start working out. I need to do more strength training. And that's kind of where I am with needing to kick in my metabolism. I'm doing good with the eating, but now I do need to get more of that physical component to it, and not just getting out for a bike ride either. So that's kind of what's on the agenda for coming up for the next phase of this program. But I'm continuing to eat pretty decent stuff. Here's breakfast. I had switched to a steel cut oat that I made in the Instant Pot. So maybe I'll do, if you guys like that, I'll do a couple episodes of just kind of tracking some of the stuff that I'm doing as I'm doing the research to try and find some decent stuff that I'm gonna like eating ongoing moving forward. So anyway, that's the update for mid-May. One of the things that I did want to mention that is probably important for me to hear at this point, maybe more so than you, is that it took me my whole life to get to this size. I need to not be frustrated that it's taking a few months to get to where I want to be. And that's probably the biggest piece of advice that I'm going to tell my future self, is to look at that chart, watch where it's going. You're going at about a pound a week. About a week. I'm actually going to look at the average and see what it is. But I'm going at a decent rate. It's still trending down. The chart that I'm on is still showing 235 by summer, which feels like it's coming up a lot sooner than what it is. But that's where the program is still saying that I'm going to come out at 235.8 in a little over a month. It's kind of crazy to think about. But that's what the program says, and that's what I'm going to stick with. So we'll see what happens when I get there. All right, so just finished my Noom lessons today, right after recording my update, and it's about plateaus. And ironically, I was just complaining about plateaus before I went and finished my breakfast and did this. So the three big takeaways from today's lesson that I need to reinforce to myself. So this will be good when I'm editing this, and good for you if you're listening to it. When you hit the plateaus, the big thing is ride the wave. So keeping doing what you're doing. Don't deviate. Don't try something ridiculous. Keep on with the plan and just kind of ride it out and don't get super discouraged by it. Second one, meet your calorie budget. So that's my struggle that I'm having right now. It's not exceeding my calorie budget. It's actually meeting it. I've been eating under a little bit of my calorie budget, and I think that might be keeping me from continuing to progress, because my body thinks that it's going into starvation mode. So I actually need to eat more, and I also need to drink less. So I'm going to take care of those for next time and move more. I've been pretty sedentary this past couple weeks. You can probably hear my voice. I'm just coming over a cold. So that's my big one that I need to start doing, is to move more. And it's really doesn't even need to be exercise. I do want to exercise because I want to, but and we just came off of the strength training lessons that they're suggesting to do. But the big thing is actually moving, because I work at a desk all day. The big thing that Noom tends to stress is try to move 1,000 steps more than the day you did before. Sounds like a lot, but it's only like 10 minutes of actually doing stuff. So you can break that up easily during the day. Even if you did a minute every hour, it's still going to be dramatically more. And I got my treadmill over there that I could just hop on more often. And I just need to break away from the desk for a few minutes, take a couple steps, and then come back to it. And just be a little more intentional with stuff. So anyway, that's my update to my update. It was ironic that it came in the way it did.